Good morning. It is Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. It is also the first day of November. This year has really gotten by us. I hope everybody has woke up this morning with a mind for the Word. This morning we're going to take a look at James chapter 1. Verses 1 through 3. It's a very familiar passage, but it's something that we all need to keep in mind. And it talks about patience. You know, what is patience? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out in just a few minutes. But like I said, it's the first day of November. And I must say, I can't believe it went by this fast, but I know a lot of us are wanting 2020 to go ahead and just get on out of the way. But one thing we need to understand is that no matter what happens in 2020 or in the upcoming 2021, if the Lord lets us see it, is that He's still on the throne and He's still in charge. But let's go ahead and take a look at James chapter 1, verse 1 through 3. James, a servant of God, of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. Verse 4. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect, entire, wanting nothing. Now here we have James telling us that we should count it all joy when we fall into diverse or a variety of temptations or trouble. That doesn't mean we go looking for it. It just means we know who we are centered on. And we are centered on Christ and His Word. Now, the reason that we're going through these trials is to gain patience. That also helps with our faith. Because through these trials, we see that God has stepped in and provided for us during them, whether it be with some peace of mind, whether it be with Him having to provide something for us to get us through it. Because you got to remember, if God doesn't remove this trial or temptation, He'll give you the strength to bear it, to get through it. Now, the reason why we go through these things, as I said earlier, is that so that we may be perfect, entire, wanting nothing. That doesn't mean we're going to be without flaws, but it simply means that we're going to be able to do better next time when we see this again. Also, some of the things that you go through aren't necessarily about you. They're about you being able to help somebody else. Somebody may see you go through something, and because you made it through, that helped them have the attitude and the mindset that, hey, I can make it too. Or you can be able, like I said, to tell somebody else because of what you've been through to what to do to get through a situation or how to handle a situation. Another thing that we need to understand is patience is the attitude that we gain, not necessarily it's just the waiting, but it is the attitude and the mindset that we have as we go through a situation. What means we are going to still work, we're going to work and do what we can do. It's a steadfastness, an earnest effort, a hard effort to get through a situation and doing what we can do so that we can persevere through this thing. Patience is that attitude that says, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to make it through this. It may take a little longer. Things may not be going the way I want it to go, but I'm going to make it through this with God's help, mind you. Because if you don't have God on your side, you're not going to make it anyway. Because if He says no, then it's no. If He says wait, then you're going to have to wait. Whether you like it or whether you don't, you're still going to have to wait. And a lot of times that waiting or delay is not necessarily punishment, but it is something, it's what you're going through is making you better. You are being refined. A lot of the trials that we go through are simply like a refiner's fire. We are being purified through that situation, through those circumstances, through that trial that we're dealing with. to make us better. Because everything that God does, every situation, he's using it to make us better. He's using it to make you better, which is why it says we're going to end up being perfect, not lacking anything. Because in that situation, you've gained wisdom, you've gained knowledge, experience, understanding for something you may not have had once before. So therefore, let's work on this patience thing. And I know it's hard. I'm guilty of the same thing. You know, I've been through situations where I didn't understand why it was being done. But now looking back, when I look back at how God got me through this situation and the knowledge and the wisdom that I gained from that situation, I'm better able to help somebody else. And that's what it's all about, because no blessing that you've been given is just solely for you. You are to help other people too. Because no one person has it all. No one person has all the gifts. No one person has it all together. We simply have to use these situations. And that's why it says count it all joy. Because one day we're going to need what we gained through a situation. We're going to need that again down the road somewhere, whether it be for ourselves or to help others. Either way it goes, we're going to be doing a good work. And that is what it's all about. Doing a good work for which Christ gets the glory. Because no matter what situation you're going through, you're going to need to have long suffering, which is patience. Don't give up. Don't quit. Keep going. Pick your head up. You've been knocked down. Get up. But when you get up, make sure you're holding on to God's unchanging hand. Because you know what? As long as you're holding on to him, it doesn't matter what man can do to you. It doesn't matter what they say about you. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Because at the end of the day, through any situation you're going through, God can bring you out in just a snap of a finger, or even less than that. I hope everybody has a great week going forward, and I'll see y'all next time, and good Lord willing, and as my grandmother would say, good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Talk to you later. Bye.